Today we're going to talk about bonds and why the government issues bonds and how you can benefit from buying bonds. If you're new to the channel and you enjoy this video, I hope that you click the subscribe button and join us for more videos to come. So bonds are used to raise money to fund different government projects or day-to-day operations. Bonds can be issued by the federal, state, or city government. Every single one of these need money at different times, and maybe you've seen it on a voting ballot where your city is wanting to build something new and they need a bond in order to build that. And that is why the government issues bonds. Bonds are a fairly safe investment strategy. This is why it's recommended that as you get older in age, you change your investment strategy from stocks and index funds to more bonds. Bonds have different levels of risk, and these levels of risk are rated by credit agencies. And sometimes the credit agencies aren't perfect, but most of the time they're a good reference point for you to determine how risky that bond is. The more risky the bond is, the higher the interest rate will be paid out to you and I. This interest rate with bonds is called the coupon rate, and that's how you can kind of tell how risky the bond is even without looking at a credit agency's rating, is how high that company / government is willing to pay in interest for you to buy that bond from them. The reason why bonds are an attractive form in investing is because just like dividends with stocks, you have a regular scheduled payment that you'll receive from these bonds. And at the very end of the bond, you'll get your full investment back, usually. Occasionally, if it's a risky bond, there can be loss in that, and as well, loss in your interest. Lastly, the reason why this is important right now is because the government's about to issue $96 billion in bonds here at the end of this week. And so with that, it's important that you understand how bonds work so that you, if you're looking at buying bonds, understand what's going on when the government issues these bonds. The reason why the government is issuing the bonds right now isn't necessarily for a project or day-to-day operations, although it is, but it's specifically because they're taking on so much extra debt right now with the stimulus packages going out that they need a way to counteract all of this debt. And so this will provide just a small portion of that where they can have these bonds that they sell to us as the citizens, and then that debt isn't just debt immediately, it's debt that they can put off for 3, 10, 30 years. And that's exactly what they're doing. They're issuing $42 billion in 3-year bonds, $32 billion in 10-year bonds, and $22 billion in 30-year bonds. And so this will put off that debt for that exact amount of time. I hope that you learned something new from this video, and if you did, please click the like button below. It helps the video get pushed to a larger audience. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you again tomorrow for another video on our financial updates.